Red Bull's current communication strategy is centered around creating experiences that spark interest, which forms a community with common desires. The actual drink becomes second priority. Branding through extreme sports, athletes, and events creatively fits the brand's daring nature, which requires courage, or in this case, a Red Bull that gives you wings. Red Bull's communication strategy is proven to be successful through the six-part series of the Drive Me Crazy campaign, which tells the story of Red Bull and the difficulties of being in the world of motorsports. The use of a premium format like Outbrain's Carousel was a clever tool to reach audiences that display similar user behaviors as Red Bull's valuable customers. The content on the campaign lives up to the overall brand's daring nature because it focuses on doing extreme sports that include drifting challenges by Red Bull drivers like Max Verstappen, which plays a significant role in bringing in viewer engagements because he is a popular Formula One race driver for the Oracle Red Bull Racing team. Regarding Red Bull's current communication strategy, recommended improvements can be implemented through creating a more interactive space on Outbrain's Carousel and the Red Bull website, where viewers can rate each episode and leave a review so that they feel assured that their opinions are highly regarded and valued by the brand.
The main insight is derived from Red Bull being everywhere. As a brand that leverages off of ambitious and daring people, being everywhere is vital, whether that is schools, events, sports, or even gatherings. Giving you wings where you are as a consumer is the insight that sets them apart. It is vital to understand consumer actions, thoughts, and emotions, not just about what they're doing. It's about understanding their underlying motives and goals. Red Bull consumers want to enhance alertness, improve performance, and be daring in the day-to-day life. Understanding obstacles that are hindering consumers from attaining their desired outcome with the product, service, or experience is essential. The lack of paying attention to these can cause intense tension and discomfort with the brand. Understanding obstacles that are The aim is to clarify reasons behind a phenomenal occurrence, why something is occurring the way it is, and observing the activity and driving force behind it will not only present great insight, but enhance and modify the product or strategy. The aim is to, After all the gathered insight from Red Bull and looking at the 5 principles, having more products will boost their brand building efforts. Things like sachet boosters or even more energy flavored drinks are ideal. Collaboration is vital too. Collaborate with places that accommodate large numbers of people. Be visible, useful, and accessible. Unveiling the core motivations propelling individuals' action is essential in defining insight. Users of product or service are driven to seek change due to the tension and competitiveness in their lives. Therefore, a strong motivation is required.
An alternative brand contact is a solution which is based on intentionally designing a point of contact with the brand that is experienced by the customer in an unexpected and unconventional way. It requires an outside in approach, disruptive planning, media neutral thinking, and ambient media. Red Bull uses the outside in approach through audience interest and most enjoyed hobbies. An example when Red Bull launched its first F1 racing team in attempts of penetrating into the world of motorsports. Media neutrality utilizes unconventional advertising methods like the F1 Red Bull Racing, the Outbrain Carousel campaign, showcasing the commitment to both offline and online platforms. Examples of ambient media. We see Red Bull touch points almost everywhere in our daily routines, whether it be at the gym, billboard ads, or the Red Bull branded cars that are driven by ambassadors. The Outbrain carousel ads are a perfect example of disruptive behavior. The It Gives You Wings powerhouse was the first of its kind in Italy to advertise through the Outbrain platform. Red Bull must strengthen its media neutrality by experimenting and evaluating its brand contact plans. With 87% of Gen Zs active on social media, marketers must develop new ways to engage with customers. Utilizing user generated content through influencer marketing can drive an alternative contact plan, ensuring seamless and engaging customer experience.
Taking the context, recommendations, and revealed insight into account, the new communication strategy would aim to address the potential polarizing nature of its brand perception and engage a broader audience while maintaining its core brand identity. Key result: to increase positive brand sentiment. Red Bull's primary audience is an active and adventurous individual interested in extreme sports and adrenaline-fueled experiences. Their secondary audience is the generic person, students or working individuals who primarily use Red Bull for their everyday lives, perhaps individuals seeking inspiration. The key messaging for Red Bull's communication strategy is that Red Bull is for all adrenaline-filled moments. By focusing on a wider array of human experiences, Red Bull can create a more inclusive brand narrative with an audience-centric approach that encourages user-generated content, using humor to connect with everyday consumers.
The channel choices for the Red Bull communication strategy would be to use TikTok, as it will reach the active, adventurous, and like minded people online, as well as Jumbotrons at sporting events that showcases Red Bull to large groups of people and potential customers. The channel TikTok and Jumbotron integration. Use TikTok to showcase adrenaline filled moments and everyday challenges. Repurpose TikTok content for Jumbotron advertising at sporting events. Social media synergy. Use social media to generate buzz and engagement using hashtags for the new content so people can talk about it. For implementation, Red Bull would create TV ads with shorter versions tailored for Instagram and TikTok, emphasizing that Red Bull is for everyone, not just those people. This campaign aims to gradually shift towards a product catering to everyday consumers, possibly with reduced caffeine and added nutrients. The rollout will span months and is aimed at expanding their consumer base.